You know that feeling. You picked up the phone for one thing, a message, the weather maybe. And then you look up, the room has gone dark, and you honestly could not tell me how long you were gone. I do it in bed, which is the worst possible place to do it. Nobody sits down and decides to lose 4 hours of an evening. That's not the deal you signed. You decide 60 times to lose 4 minutes. And the reason you can't stop has almost nothing to do with how strong you are. Somebody deleted a button, quietly, about 20 years ago. He was trying to help. Nobody has found the bottom of the page since. Before I give you anything to do, I want to take something away. You've heard that human attention is down to 8 seconds, shorter than a goldfish. Time ran it. The Guardian ran it. The New York Times ran it. It isn't true. A journalist called Simon Mabin, who works on a BBC show about where numbers come from, went looking for the source. The trail ended at a marketing report. It had taken it from a website that never answered him. There was no study, and no goldfish research either. Microsoft, whose own team published the report, quietly took it down. So if a video handed you that one, it lied to you in the first minute. Okay, so, my deal for the next 9 minutes. When a number is soft, I'll tell you it's soft. There is a real number. Somebody spent 20 years measuring it. Gloria Mark, a professor of informatics at the University of California, Irvine, started timing this in 2004. First with a stopwatch and observers in offices. Later with software logging every switch. 2004, people stayed on one screen for about 2.5 minutes. By 2012, 75 seconds. Now it's 47. 47 seconds. That's the coin this whole video is about. And the change you get back is where it hurts. Switch away and come back, and getting properly into it again takes around 25 minutes. Look at that exchange rate. You spend 47 seconds. You pay 25 minutes. So what are you actually looking for down there? An anthropologist named Natasha Dow-Schul spent 15 years in Las Vegas, next to people playing slot machines. She expected gamblers chasing a jackpot. That is not what she found. Winning, they told her, is an interruption. They played to keep playing, straight through hunger and through the money running out. She gave that state a name, the machine zone. Inside it, the worries go quiet, other people stop existing, and you lose track of your own body. She published that in 2012, about a metal box with a lever and a stool. Nothing to do with a phone. You were never scrolling to find something. You were scrolling to keep scrolling. Every page used to end. There was a bottom. At the bottom, a small button that said, Next. A designer called Asa Raskin looked at that button in 2006 and decided it was annoying. He was right. It was. So he wrote the code that loads the next batch for you. Forever. Infinite scroll. A kindness worth about 2 seconds of your life. Every feed you touch runs on it now. And this is the part that got me. The bottom of the page was never just the bottom of the page. It was the only thing in there that ever told you you were done. He says now that he regrets it. He has testified against the companies that use it. Nobody stole your evening. Somebody took out the door. You don't come out of there calm. You come out half convinced the world is ending. A psychologist named Claire Robertson, who studies how people behave online, got hold of something rare. 105,000 versions of real headlines, tested live on real readers. Every extra negative word in a headline lifted the clicks by 2.3%. The positive words pushed them down. 2.3% per word. The feed didn't get dark because the world did. Dark is simply what pays. And none of this was a secret. Sean Parker, the first president of Facebook, said the design question out loud in 2017. How do we consume as much of your time and conscious attention as possible? The answer was a small hit of dopamine every so often. A like, a comment. He called it a loop that exploits a weakness in human psychology. They knew. They built it anyway. It gets collected in bed. The American Academy of Sleep Medicine, the doctors who certify sleep clinics, asked 2,000 adults in 2024. Half of them use a screen in bed every single day. Another third do it most days. 38% say reading the news before sleep makes their sleep worse. Under 25, it's 46. Look, this is not news to the people selling it. The people who build these apps have said it out loud more than once. On an investor call, somebody asked who his real competition was. He didn't name a studio. He said they compete with sleep and that they're winning. There is a slide in an office somewhere with your pillow on it. For years, I thought this was a character problem. Mine specifically. I deleted the apps once. All of them on a Sunday night, feeling noble. I lasted 4 days. Then I reinstalled 2 of them sitting on the bathroom floor, which is exactly as dignified as it sounds. There's a number for that. A researcher called Costello and his team published it last year in a National Academy of Sciences journal. 467 people agreed to block all mobile internet on their phones for 2 weeks. Calls and texts only. Volunteers. Paid. Monitored by an app that checked they'd really done it. 1 in 4 made it. 25% lasted 10 days out of 14. When 3/4 of willing, watched, paid volunteers can't do it, this isn't discipline. Your willpower was the extra life that was never in the game. We stop fighting the wanting. We put the edges back. 3 rules, and what each one is actually worth. 3. Do 1. The rest are next month's problem. She's right, and it's annoying. Rule 1. Grey. Take the colour out of the screen. A team led by Haggerty tested that properly in 2025 with 51 medical students. A week in colour, a week in grey, everyone their own control. 28 minutes a day, not a new life. 28 minutes, free, tonight, in settings. Rule 2. A timetable, not a fast. A team led by Fitz, with the behavioural economist Dan Ariely, tried it on 237 people. The group who switched notifications off completely got no happier, no calmer. They ended up more anxious than the people taking the normal flood. The group that won got everything in 3 batches: morning, mid-afternoon, night. Fasting lost, the timetable won. Rule 3. Distance. The phone charges in another room at night, and here I keep my promise about soft numbers. The famous study about your phone draining your brain from across the table didn't replicate. Pool 22 studies, and the real effect comes out tiny. So do it for the 12 steps to the kitchen, not for the magic. And a review of 55 of these apps found the same shape. The trackers you already tried came out weakest. 1 number to finish. Data Reportal, which counts how the world uses the internet, has a global average. 18 hours and 36 minutes a week on social apps. 18 hours. That's half a working week, and nobody agreed to it out loud. It got paid in 47-second coins, which is the good news if you want it. Nearly 20,000 people in England answered a survey about time outdoors. 2 hours a week, and the odds of good health and well-being climb. And the researchers checked whether it mattered how you got there. It didn't. 1 long walk, 2 of an hour, 3 or 4 short ones on the way home. It leaves you in small coins. It comes back in small coins. So pick 1 rule tonight, just 1. Grey, or the 3 batches, or the phone in the kitchen. It was never a fight between you and the phone. It's the 3 seconds before your thumb finds the app, You only have to win that a little more often than yesterday. There is no bottom to the page anymore. There's just a moment where you decide you're done. Somebody deleted that button 20 years ago, and he's sorry. You can put it back yourself.